We're out the back of Hayward Field. It's day 9. I'm joined again by Bruce McAvaney. The men's 800 metre final, Peter Bolt, he would have been disappointed with the 7th place, but he put in a lot of effort.
He sure did, Lynch. I mean, it was a messy race in a way. Pitt got into a great spot, and then at the bell he got into the wrong spot. He wanted to toe into the race in the last 300 metres and he didn't get it. Look, he battled well. I think he's still got a great chance at the Commonwealth Games. That's the key for him now, to take some momentum into Birmingham. He's done a good job here.
Well, exactly. And I heard he might be doing a 1,500 metres later on, after this. That'll give him something to, change the mindset, get away from this, forget this one, go straight to the Com Games. He's up against those Kenyans again, so it's going to be another cracking race.
And he has broken the Australian record on this tour. So
exactly.
I mean, he's had a pretty good tour and he's made the final of the World Championships. Not easy to do.
No, exactly. Now, we go over to the decaf. We've got 3 Australians. It's rare air. We've got 4 Germans, 3 Australians, 3 Estonians and 3 Americans. We've got half the field in 4 countries. To have 3 Aussies out there, it's fantastic.
And the big story there is that the favourite and the leader is David Warner, who we know well back in Australia has done his hamstring in the 400, so he's out. So the whole complexion of the event's changed. And Ash has put himself into a good position. He went from 10th to 5th after the 400. He doesn't look at his absolute top, and he'd know that. He's battling a bit of an injury. Cedric's had a solid day, and I think Daniel's done a good job.
Yeah, so Daniel, what do they say? Day 1's for the athletes and day 2's for the decathletes. I stole that from Alex Beck, so that's fantastic. Alex Beck, shout out. Look, I think it's fantastic. Ash hasn't had that adversity. He's had such a great burst onto the scene in the senior athletics. This is a mental test for him.
It is, and look, he showed a lot in that 400 because he had the disappointment in the high jump. Up until then, I thought he was going okay, pretty well. High jump wasn't what he wanted, and he looked a little sore. But he came out and ran a good 400, so let's hope that he gets a good night's sleep, wakes up tomorrow feeling good. We know what quality he's got.
Well, exactly, and talking about quality, we saw Brooke Stratton out here. She's the world leader. She only took 1 jump. Yeah. We barely even got a photo of her. She was already off the pit by the time she, 676 first round attempt. Fantastic effort.
And Lynchy, it was cold.
Yeah,
it was really
freezing.
cold and heavy. So to jump 676 straight up, that just shows you what sort of form she's in. She would have gained so much confidence from breaking her own Australian record the other day. I had a quick chat to her afterwards, actually, in a dad, and look, she's feeling just terrific. I think she's certainly in the mix for a medal.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure she said, it didn't even feel like a good jump. It felt like a 650. So I can't wait to see what happens when she throws out a good jump that feels good. Sam Dale, probably not the debut that she would have been after, but she gets to come back again for Com Games.
Look, it's a big swimming pool we get thrown into here, and she today had a battle, but it's what she takes from here, as you say, for the Commonwealth Games, and she's got her future in front of her, so it's a starting point.
Well, exactly. Now, we finish off with our girls, 100 hurdles.
Yeah.
It was a bit of a highs and lows for us. We got 2 through. Michelle Janicki gets the fastest time she's run for 7 years. Celeste Mucci gets through, but unfortunately our national champion Liz Clay hits the deck. Yeah,
and that was really sad to see. I mean, and it looked a bit serious, so we'll wait and see what happens there. So that's really bad luck for Liz. And then, of course, we wait and see about Birmingham. So you'd have to say she's in doubt for there. I thought Celeste was terrific. She got a bad start, and then she showed high speed and good technique.
And she doesn't get bad starts.
No, she ran super. And then I was so thrilled for Michelle because she's had a roller coaster. We know that. She was back in the 2014, 2015 form today. Yeah. She looked terrific, and she went right to the line. So tick, and then for Liz, of course, it's been a big disappointment, and we're thinking of her tonight.
Yeah, it's a tough one to get through, especially when she was looking to, get on that final and maybe podium in Birmingham. Sure. But look, stay tuned. We've got one more day here at Hayward Field, day 10. So stay tuned for the 2022 World Athletics Champs from Oregon.